I like to sit in my log cabin on a nice winter night and drink Diet Mountain Dew in a whiskey glass. Hey guys, welcome back to Rewatch Movie. Mike here talking about Hunger Games Mockingjay. Yeah, so we're back after the end of Catching Fire where Katniss they're like, District 12's gone. And you see like the fire raging beneath her eyes. She looks like fucking Kobe Bryant. You see her start to go a little bit crazy in the face, and you think Katniss is gonna fuck some shit up when she wakes up. And then we get Mockingjay. I'm kind of disappointed at the start of it because I thought when we started out she was just gonna go nuts and just blow some shit up or shoot some arrows into some people or just really just be gung-ho. Okay, now all this other stuff's out of the way. All she wants to do is just destroy the Capitol and everybody in it, and that's all she gives a shit about. But I forgot the whole, you know, Peeta thing, which I always, personally, in all these movies, I just kind of wanted to get past the, I love Peter, I love Chris Hemsworth's brother, and just go into the fucking, like, just the story of it all. And I know the love story behind it's important too, but the thing, her and Peeta's thing just never, I'm one of those people that never really believed it, you know? I'm one of those people that in the first Hunger Games, I was like, nah, she faked it. And I stayed that way through the second movie. I just didn't, I don't know, something about Peeta I don't like.
Well, that's just fucking great!
Stop disliking the video, I'm sorry, his face is weird. Maybe it's just a guy thing. In the guy version of me, I want to see the rebellion. I'm like, let's get into the, you know, the X-Files shit. Look. It's all about popcorn, so I know what movie I'm watching. I say that, but beginning of the movie, they don't get right into the rebellion. They show that Katniss has gone just a little bit crazy. She's fighting with Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, who he was awesome in this movie. I mean, he was great in everything that he was in. He's laid back and reserved, but in his mind, he knows he's got a plan. He knows what's going on. He knocked it out of the park in this movie. And Julianne Moore in this movie was really good as like she's kind of the leader of the underground rebellion, the District 13 rebellion. So at first we're dealing with Katniss getting over the whole Peeta thing, and she's still pissed off about that. And they want her to be the sign of rebellion, but she's just pissed off about Peeta. And, you know, no matter what happens, she's really pissed off about Peeta. So it takes a little while to get going, to get into the rebellion stuff that you really want to see. But once you do, it's pretty dang cool. This movie is so much more epic feeling than the other movies were to me. For me, the other ones, they still had to go into the cage or to the bowl, the fish bowl, and do the Hunger Games thing. And I've never read the books, guys. So if I'm getting any of the terminology wrong, I know it's not called a fucking fish bowl, but if I'm getting any of the terminology or names wrong, I didn't read the books. I'm a casual enjoyer of the movies. And this one, it's like, just from the title, it's like, boom. The Hunger Games Mockingjay, Part 1 and 2. And it's like, it starts out and she's like freaking out, looks like she's about to go crazy. It's a lot more serious, and like they're going for the epic, like cinematic feel of this movie. More so than they did in the first two movies, because they felt like they had to do that kids thing in the fishbowl, and they had to do the fighting, and they had to do the actual Hunger Games, and then they had to get her pretty and set up for the Capitol, and the rebellion wasn't truly there yet. But now that it is there, and District 12's gone, and all this shit's about to go happen, and there's actually a war that's about to begin, there's no more games. No more games! I don't even know what that's from. Then it gets really dark, and it's a lot more enjoyable. As an adult, it's a lot more enjoyable this movie was than even the other two movies, though. I will say that the acting's great. Jennifer Lawrence is great as usual. I like Liam Hemsworth's character a lot more in this one than I did the other ones. He wasn't just I'm just gonna stand in this field and hunt and look good. He actually served a purpose. He actually went into a little bit of battle, did some stuff. I liked his character a lot more for that reason. I like what the story did with Peeta and Katniss, and I like how she finally is able to become the symbol of the rebellion and stuff like that. I did wish they show a little bit more of the uprising as it happened of the rebellion. They did show a little bit, but I just wanted a little bit more. A lot of this takes place in the planning aspects of it underground with Philip Seymour Hoffman and them trying to figure out what to do and fighting back and forth with the Capitol, and then the Capitol, Donald Sutherland. Oh my God, is he perfect for that role or what? I can smell, he just smells like blood. It's like smell-o-vision. I mean, I'm not saying Donald Sutherland's like super ugly or anything, but he does such a good job. The dude's an amazing actor. He does such a good job in that role. He really signifies that role. Just like Ellie. Is it Ellie? Just like Effie does to me, and she's in this movie. She's good in this one as well. I like what they've done with her character, even though I've been told it is different from the way they did her in the books. Woody Harrelson's back, and he's sober this time around because in this new district of rebellion, they don't have any alcohol, so he has to be sober. And there's some good comedy that comes out of that. And Woody Harrelson again, he's perfect for his role too. But I will say, I really did like this movie. I like the overly cinematic feel of it. I liked where the story went. I like. The only thing against it that I can say is that it's hard for me to judge this movie because it really is a part one of a part two. I didn't feel that there was really a beginning, a middle, and an end to this movie, which technically there's not. It's part 1 and part 2. There's not supposed to be an end, and I get that. It really felt like I still have another half of this movie to watch. More so than a lot of other, you know, movies that they split in half do. I really felt like I have to watch... I haven't seen this movie yet. I still have to watch the other half of it. But this is just kind of, I'm setting you up for the madness. I'm setting you up for shit to just absolutely break down. The only thing that disappoints me about that a little bit is because I thought Catching Fire kind of did that. I thought Catching Fire, when it ended with her face, you're thinking, the next movie's where shit's gonna happen.
You know, you got football out yonder like that, and you can't get caught up in an ninja outfit, you know.
Just watch. Some shit happened, but then you get into this one, and it's like, now we're setting you up for more shit. And it really makes me nervous for the last movie, because I just want things to just fucking go absolutely nuts and just be just like fucking, if all the 2 liters got shooken and open at the same time in a Kroger, what would that look like? It'd be pretty fucking epic, right? Just... It's hard for me to give this movie a total rating because it didn't really feel like I've seen the whole thing. It doesn't really feel like I've seen the end of the movie yet. But again, it does have enough action to keep you enthralled. For the 2 hours and 4 minute running time, this movie went by really, really fast. I love what they're doing with everybody's characters so far. And I don't really have a bad thing to say about it. I give the movie an 8.0. I love what they did with all the characters. They're still on the right path. And I'm pretty freaking stoked for the last Hunger Games movie. And I could not have said that after watching the first movie. I did not care for the first movie very much. My rating for this, I'll be honest with you, could totally go up depending on the last movie, because when those two are out, I'm just gonna count them as one movie because I feel like you have to, and it could be epic. But right now, let's keep it calm. Let's give it an 8.0 and see where it goes. Comment below, guys. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know what your thoughts on the Catching Fire Hunger Games stuff is. And if you're not one of my dudes who's into the Hunger Games and that whole thing, let me know what movies did you watch this week. What did you watch, just on TV or whatever? Comment below. Let me know. Let me know how you guys are doing. Like us on Facebook. You can get shit there you can't get. Popcorn. Like us, find us on Facebook. You can get shit there you can't get anywhere else. On Twitter at We Watch Movie. Until next time, guys. What is this? Until next time, guys. I'm Mike. We Watch Movie. We'll see ya.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.